Good morning. Welcome to Grand Thumb Farms. I'm on Maizy Lou Farm doing the 0 to Hero Challenge. Last month, we ended up with a bunch of contracts. When I left you, I was around $41,000. And I did some more transport projects or contracts. I got over $50,000, and then I spent some more money, as I do when I'm left alone. We got a couple of things. First, we got a garden greenhouse installed to hopefully make some more daily income. And I noticed that the trailer that we got the other day didn't have the lights on the back, which means it would be like not street legal. And I didn't like that idea, so I was looking in the used market and found a little trailer that actually did have lights. So I did buy that. So today we're gonna sell that trailer that we have and pick up the other trailer. Plus we gotta take our juice, the best apple juice on Maizy Lou Farms. We need to take it up to the little side of the road sell farmers market, a little mini farmers market. Eventually I'll be able to have my own farmers market, but I don't own, I can't do that till I have a farm, right? So also today our grass is ready, so we're going to cut it and get it. I think we'll bale it and get it ready for silage, or get it fermenting for silage. And we've got everything we need here to do that, except for a mower. Oh, good. Watch out. And I did see this morning in the used vehicle sales, there was a little mower for $4,500. It's a 3.2, which wouldn't be a big deal, except we also would need a windrow, and I'm not really wanting to spend $1,500 to cut the grass. So I will end up just leasing a mower that has swathing, and then we can bale it up after that. I also returned our the rock picker that we were leasing, and I've asked the shop to see if they can find one used for me. And they charged me about $1,500 to look, and they said they'd look for a month. And that's a amount I have to find used. And they'll look for a month. There's a 65% chance that they'll find it in less than a month, I say. And if I wanted to look further, I could put out more to get a better chance. But I'll just take whoa. Oh my goodness. Well, did I just spend more money? No. I don't think I did. Huh, what did I do? Finances. New vehicles. I did. I just spent $2,300. Well, there's a good chance that they'll find it. They'll be looking for a year. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Nice. Anyway, so I'm gonna buy a stone picker, I guess, now that I've spent $5,000 trying to find one. I'll have to look back to see what I did. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna finish up. Let me finish up loading these. They're bringing the apples over. I'm gonna load the juices on the old trailer, and then we'll go pick up the new trailer. So, and then we'll work on the grass and all that kind of stuff. But let me get this loaded real quickly, or not loaded, but finish my chores. All right. So I did notice on the way over here that my time wasn't moving, so I set it up correctly. And $6,400 for the best juice on Maizy Lou. That's not bad. I'm gonna jump in this funeral procession, or watch out. Normally I wait to the end, but I did want to say I do appreciate you taking the time to spend part of your day watching this video. I do enjoy doing them, and as I'm just starting out, just trying to work out the bugs or the kinks, and I hope to get better, but I'm not looking to be some big I'm not digging for subs or looking to make a living doing this. I just enjoy I do enjoy the process, although haven't gotten it down yet, and I would like to be able to tell a story that people enjoy listening to and watching. So there's my new trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this trailer. And well, I guess I could, and he'll unhook it for me when I sell it. I'll repaint it and then fill it. That's about what I paid for this new one used. So there's I'll show you. Let me hook up and I'll show you what what my options were. I found a couple of I bought some seeds too, apparently. I try to buy seeds, herbicide, those type of things when they're on sale. Yeah, this truck didn't have the hydraulics, so for me to use this truck to dump is not very realistic. Is there unfold? Yes, there is. Oh, that opens my door. Trying to see if there's a... Oh, there's a disconnect. Oh, I'm just hitting buttons now. Oh, it should be next to the trailer. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, unfold side panel V. Toggle on foot next to the tool. Next to the tool. Oh, it must be unfold. Oh, it's just talking about my truck. Yeah, I can't close my door. There we go. Tip side back. So I guess I have to configure it to be a bale trailer, which is okay. That was a whole lot of crazy right there. Customize. Capacity goes up to 8,500. You can load right. Load left. It's not bad. I'll the other trailer that I kind of liked was this lizard trailer. That's the one that I had. It didn't have any lights. I think it was this one here. Yeah, I've had there's lots and lots of options. But it did have the drop down bale trailer. And then the other option was the standard miscellaneous trailer. Here, this Stemma Trius. Anyway, I thought it was less than $9,500, but I guess not. But this one you can actually drop the side. You don't have to reconfigure it every time. I was kind of hoping for that in one of these, but it doesn't look like I had that option. So anyway, let me get this loaded, and we'll get a mower, get a tractor. Let's figure out the mower. Actually, let's do all this, and then I'll get ready to mow. So the mower, let me double check here just in case nothing popped up. So the mower that I'm gonna get is one of my favorite, but I don't think I'm gonna get it once we get established. So I'm gonna lease this one here because it has the swathing. I'm just gonna lease it like it is, and that'll get the grass cut for $2,000, and that should set us up pretty good. So I'm gonna load these seeds. I'll double check that there's no other thing, seeds or anything in the used market. Oh, I am gonna need one of these. To pick up my bales. I don't think I have one. Not letting stickers on the rollers. And I'm going to be picking them up wrapped, so I'm going to buy that and hope that I don't already have one. I don't think I do, but I might. But we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to get this loaded, and I'll get back to the farm, and we'll start mowing. While I'm unloading my seeds, I realized that I'm not even sure I have any netting or wrap. I sure hope so. Looks like I might. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make another trip to the shop. There we go. And we'll see if we have any of the... Looks like it. The bale wrap, I need that. It's high quality. No, it's just quality. Not high quality. Dang it. Also, I need a round bale net. I got everything I need. Sweet. Okay. Get these pallet forks off. And unload the bale forks. Oops. Careful. Alright. Got me some barrel forks. I think it's got, this is the one with the special barrel fork camera. If that makes you dizzy. I actually like using it. It's fun too, because when you take the forks off the camera, your camera's still there, looking through that camera. I don't know how long it'll last, but I know that it leaves you on the floor while the tractor takes off. So. Anyway, mowing. We need to get to the mowing. So I can unfold the mower, and there should be a, there it is, work mode. Go from mower to brush hog to swathing mower. And that is the one that I want. I said eventually when we get the mowing setup that we buy, it may not have swathing, and I'll have to get a rake and I'll have to rake and turn the grass, so and tedder in a windrower. So anyway, let's turn this thing on, lower it down, and away we go. I'll get as much as I can without going crazy, and it's telling me my gas is low. That's going to be a little bit annoying, but I'm going to try to do this without GPS, because the trees being in the field really throw the GPS off. And I may be doing something different with this field at the end of this year. I'm considering planting poplar in it, because I hope to be closer to owning the farm down there below us that we can see. And it'll just be I'll grow the trees on the edges and then the poplar in the middle. Maybe put a wood chip storage unit up here or something like that. I don't know. But I'm going to use it as grass this year. Just to make the money that doing the work to get the silage, to get the money, to get the farm. It's all about getting that first farm. Once I get that first farm, we'll be moving forward pretty good. So I'm gonna get this cut and get straight out of the trees, and we'll be right back. All right, that's the cutting. Let me look at the contracts, and maybe I'll get a mowing contract today. That'll be nice. Fertilizing and hoeing. We'll end up doing these and probably whatever else comes up after we finish our stuff. We need the baler. Yeah, I don't know that I've used this baler before. Pottinger. Should be simple enough. Bale net. That's a bale wrapper. Here, little refill bale wrap. There it is. Nope. Is that wrap not compatible? Here's. Let's see what else we got in here. I can't find my trigger. There we go. Feeling that. All we have is net in there now, so it says coon wrap. You got those fancy extra wrap add-ons. Maybe it's just not compatible. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Huh. This went in the right spot. Alrighty then. There's no unfolding. Turn it on. And blower. And I'm baling my grass. Well, part of it. So, yep. Pretty good turning radius for the baler. Oh, here's the first one. Wrap it up. Okay. And let her down. And we get a bale. Very good. Am I down or up? I'm down. Okay. Let me get these bales wrapped and picked up and wrapped and or grass picked up, bales made and wrapped. And then I'll load them onto a trailer or get them out of the way of the the field anyway. I'm not sure when these trees will be ready to cut, and I don't want a bunch of bales in the middle of the field if I'm dropping the trees in the field, so. Did it let me keep going? Or just it stops to let the bale out, but it lets me roll while it's wrapping. That's nice. Okay. Anyway, let's get this done. I don't know if I was doing something wrong, or I just didn't realize that this wrapper or baler doesn't do anything but 125 wrapping. It's 125 to 150. I'm thinking that's silage or wrapping. Maybe if I would have, I changed it to 180 and it just gave me a grass bale. I changed it to 150 and it just gave me a grass bale. Maybe the second one would have given me a silage bale or a wrapped bale. I'll have to try that next time. And now I'm going to have to use this wrapper. I'll be able to wrap that 150, but not the 180. So I'm going to have one grass bale, looks like. So I have the mower, and my other grass isn't going to be ready, I think, until next month. I'll have to check that. And I don't know that I understand how the leasing costs work. I don't know if it's better to return the mower and then lease it again, or just hold on to it. If anybody does know, I would appreciate the heads up. For future reference. But I get to use my wrapper. So I need to unfold it. And this actually might be it might be a 180. Maybe I didn't turn it on fast enough. We're fixing to find out. Well, it might be. It's 7,500. Well, let's see where it says 180 or 150. If this says 7,500, then it's 180. Ah, they're both 180. I didn't turn it to 150 fast enough. That's the problem. So I have two 180s. Oh well. There is a mod that you can bust open wrap or bales. I do not have that installed. I may try to do that. If so, I'll share that with you. It looks like I have another apple coming, another juice. Let's see here. What we learned together. It feels like this is becoming a long episode, so I'm gonna check that, and we'll be back. Well, I think I'm gonna end this one here for today. We did get the bales on the ground. That's good news. There's some fertilizing contracts and some hoeing contracts. I'm going to go ahead and do those. And then we'll come back and I'll load up when I come back, either the middle of the month or the third day of the month. Then we'll pick up the bales and get them loaded and moved off the field. As far as the greenhouse goes, we're growing. Let's see what we're growing. Open air garden. Looks like, okay, carrots, chili peppers, garlic, grapes, green beans, lettuce, Napa cabbage, olives, parsnips, peas, potatoes, red beets, spinach, spring onions, strawberries, sunflowers, and tomatoes. It looks like I'm growing everything. I guess I'm in my head when I set it up. I decided to try everything. And then as we go, we'll kind of take off the things that we're not interested in. But nothing is close right now. But I'm sure we'll at least get a pallet or two this month. We'll see. And if it goes too fast, then we'll slow it down. But I'm not so worried about going too fast right now because this is going to be it's going to take me a while before I get the money to get the first farm. So we got the main stuff done. I've got some cleaning up to do. I'm going to go down to the shop, borrow some equipment, pick up some contracts. And wanted to let you know I'd appreciate you coming by and watching. If you've stayed this long, thank you very much. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong in the comments if you want to. I'll read them all. I'm just trying to figure out all the little technical things that go along with this. But I do appreciate you. And I hope you'll see me in the next one. Have a good day.